Bad Audio Podcast, episode 4, and we have to switch seats because Gonzo's too big for this little chair, and now I sit on my new
I
king's throne.
I feel it like a fucking. I feel like when I sat in that other chair and I look on camera, I look like I just filled the seat. You know what I mean?
You look
Like I'm not sitting down. I just mold like a liquid into a solid. You know what I mean?
you look like MODOK from the
I- With that being said, Bad Audio Podcast, episode 4. My name is Gonzo. This is Nakoa Page.
Yeah, I'm Nakoa.
We are the co-host here. Now featuring our special guest, Water. H2O. It's in the game.
You're really trying hard for one of those sponsors. We have like 100 views
Dude,
max.
I guarantee you right now, all I need is a chance. If all I need is like sponsor us. Please, give me a chance. I will make you money. I promise.
I'm about to take away any chance of any sponsor because I want to talk about the Jew tunnels so bad. So bad. I just showed you the video. Look at me in my fucking eyes when we're talking about the Jew tunnels. I'm being serious. We just saw the video in New York that there's a Jewish, I think it's a church, completely uninformed. This is gonna create like random conspiracy theories. But no, and they were like digging under like buildings and shit to like reach it at night or something. I don't know what their reasoning is. But then you saw
Their
the video.
reasoning was not yet made clear. So we like apparently their OG died and they wanted to go and memorialize him.
The fucking Batman, the Rebbe.
The Rebbe, yeah.
It's like such an. Why not just call yourself a fucking rabbi? Do you just get to like a certain level of Judaism where you're like, I'm no longer a rabbi?
He ascended. He's like floating. He's like Moses lifts me up. I am one with Judaism. You will call me the Rebbe.
It's like a supervillain name. He's gonna.
That's
Our
like,
next
that's a
our next
street name.
ordinance will be to build tunnels all around the city of New York. So crazy, dude.
And that is a Batman villain type shit to do. He's got a drug trade he needs to keep going.
It's like the Court of Owls. It's fucking crazy, dude. Dude, and then they were like fighting so hard to keep it like hidden. Not like hidden. It was already found. But they were fighting so hard. They were like, stay the fuck out of the tunnels!
You can't come in. Stay out of my room, mom. I mean, police.
It was so, dude. And then the other day, I saw that the mayor or the chief of police was like, "We are getting every goddamn cop in those goddamn tunnels."
They're making a miniature military force for those Jewish people. They said no. We must find out what they're keeping hidden from us.
It's probably just like the next 10 phases of Marvel movies or some shit. It's nothing important. It's just like they're rewriting the Notebook in there. Hollywood has to run somehow. But it's just super funny to me. It's just so funny. I don't even care why they were building the tunnels. It's
The fact
just
that they have that tunnel there is just nuts.
I,
That's the funny part. It's just like they're like, no. We have the tunnels. You can't come in. We're not gonna tell you why.
I like to think that they were all really drunk one night, and one of them was like, "Why don't we have tunnels?" And the other guys were like, "We should have fucking tunnels."
African Americans had tunnels.
They were just, it was like, we deserve tunnels. In fact,
Where's the Jewish Underground Railroad?
dude? No, and then they start digging the tunnels, and then at that point, it's like, this is me and my boys' tunnels. We just hang out in these tunnels. And then the cops come and try to shut it down. I'd be mad too.
They probably had like one like what was it like oh shit what's that one Playboy poster on the wall, and they didn't want their wives to find out. They didn't want to make Rebbe mad.
Oy vey, this is where we keep the porn. You can't take this from us. This is all we have. You son of a bitch.
How else are we supposed to fund the next Marvel movie?
It just all comes back.
The Marvels didn't make money. We had to make it somehow.
I love how they only film Marvel movies in my head. Like that's I refuse to
No,
believe.
I don't think they have any part in the Marvel movies because the Marvel movies don't make any money recently.
Oh gosh. Speaking of movies, dude, have you ever seen Old Boy?
I think so. I think I know what you're talking about. That's the one where this guy gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's fucked.
I
That movie's
recently
fucked up.
rewatched it, but kind of semi sober with Tyler. And like I was dude, every moment was just so like good. I had the hallway fight scene where he's like taken
You're
out.
talking? Isn't there two versions? There's the original and then one where it stars Randy Orton.
It's not Randy Orton. It's like some white guy. We didn't watch it because I was like, it's like American, so they probably like fucked with it. They probably made the because the original twist is like, you've been fucking your daughter this whole time.
Yeah,
you
that's the
buffoon.
twist in the new movie.
And oh, I thought that because it was American, I thought that actor
No.
wouldn't want to be associated with fucking his daughter or something. So they'd be like, you fool, you've been fucking your wife's best friend. You buffoon.
No, he fucks his
He
daughter.
fucks his daughter.
It's so fucked. It is completely and utterly fucked.
Is it like, have you seen both movies?
I think I have, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna be entirely honest. But it is a movie I do intend on rewatching because that shit was heat.
So good. The actor for Dae-soo, the main guy who gets trapped in prison, he
It
he's
wasn't prison.
sorry, yeah, the hotel.
Yeah.
It's technically a prison. But he was trapped there for 15 years. His entire performance is just so good.
Yeah.
And then the ending is left like ambiguous because at the end the guy like that trapped him, he's like, "Well, I did what I had to have
Does
to do."
he keep fucking his daughter? Find out next
No,
time.
he does. But the thing that you have to figure out at the end is there's a hypnotist that made him and his daughter get together. And then later on it's implied that he might have seen her again and she hypnotized him into forgetting that it was his daughter. But then his daughter comes out and there's nobody there. So you have to like, was the hypnotist even there? Or is his mind just playing tricks on him for him to feel right about, which he shouldn't feel right about, but for him to feel right about fucking his daughter?
Yeah, I mean, that's just
It's
that's
so
just
good.
a level of fucked. Like, yeah, it's really good. It's a great movie.
Somebody has to check on those Asian folk. They always make shit like this. The fucking Parasite. But like,
I didn't watch Parasite.
I haven't either,
But
but I'm still gonna make the joke about it because I've heard people be like, "It's fucked up, man. It's fucking crazy."
I started watching Saltburn, but I haven't actually gotten through it.
Dude, how do you fucking start a movie? Okay, how do you start a movie and not finish it? It's a fucking
It's
hour.
called having shit to do.
I know, but like,
Nicola.
why do you start the movie if you don't have the fucking hour? It's like,
I
God,
need
it's
some.
like,
I have like an hour to kill. Well, what am I gonna do? Am I either going
then watch
to,
watch a YouTube video or an episode of two shows. Why would
I
you
don't want to
start a
watch
movie?
YouTube videos. I watch YouTube videos the rest of the day.
That's like opening up a fucking Snickers bar and then folding it back halfway because you're like, oh, I just can't finish this.
That's a totally reasonable thing to do.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's petite. It's petite and small.
Are you talking like the fun size? Because a movie is not a fun size. I can understand if you were like, oh, it's a TV show or whatever,
I'm saying
or
why.
like an episode of regular show. in
I'm
which
saying
case
why
you're like,
even start the movie if you know you aren't gonna finish it?
because I'm gonna finish it eventually. Like just because I haven't finished it
It's
now,
it's
doesn't mean that
meant
I'm not
to be
gonna,
consumed in one
it's not
sit
gonna
through.
happen. I don't have the time. That's why streaming services exist.
That's why you only use. I can only consume 60-second TikTok content. That's all I can. My brain
I
can
don't have
muster.
TikTok anymore. I told you, social media is evil.
I recently deleted Instagram.
Good for you.
It's not. It's just all porn now. It's not because I hate the people on it. It's just
I don't hate the people on it. I just hate the platform itself.
yeah. Instagram. If you like scroll, I don't know. It's probably just because all the old meme pages I followed when I was a kid were like they were like all edgy as fuck. So
Yeah.
nowadays, instead of just being edgy, they're like, "What's the edgiest thing we can post?"
Titties.
Porn. Not even just titties. Like it's just I knew Instagram was fucking clap when one day I was scrolling and I just saw like bare asshole. And I was just like, well, it's over.
This is it. Game over.
Time to delete the whole thing.
I don't have any social media at all. The closest thing I have is YouTube Shorts, and I
You deleted Facebook?
I deleted Facebook. Yeah, I don't use Facebook.
God. Your grandma. She'll never speak to you again.
I don't know. I don't have to see the racist things that my family posts. Oh no.
I'm
Whatever will I do?
dude. That's the problem. When I do post on Facebook, it is to harass police departments. It's really bad. It's like a big problem. I remember that BLM. Remember when BLM was really taking off?
Yeah.
I remember I posted for a while where I was like, I think people should just start beating them cops up, just start beating the shit out of them, and then later on, recently actually, there was a video of a cop like beating the shit out of a 13-year-old, and then I saw the police department they were from, and I just went on the police page and I started instigating. I was like, man, I don't know if that happened at my school, I would kill that cop. I'm in the fucking community page under where the incident happened. We have guns for a reason, folks. I think that shit's so funny. Our city recently had a post on their PD page where they were like, "Sorry guys, too many Hispanics. We've called the White House. We've called the White House. We are in touch with Biden." And they're like, we're using high tech translators and it's costing us thousands. And I'm like, you could just hire a Mexican. They do that shit for like fucking $8 an hour.
I know. I was just thinking the same shit. I'm like, just hire a fucking translator.
It's higher.
A translator. Or I mean, to be fair though, if they hired me as a translator, I'd absolutely be like,
yeah.
I'd be like, yeah.
And again,
I'd be like, hey, tell this motherfucker not to do shit. Like, tell him to go fuck himself. He goes, I turn back, or like he'll like hey, fuck you, cop, or some shit like that in Spanish. I look at him, I'm like, he said, please don't give me a ticket, officer. I'll be helping out the brothers, don't worry.
No, dude, but like, and again, fucking the high tech translators they're using, they're just like going on Google Translate and they're like speaking to the phone, speaking to the phone real
hate
quick.
That shit. I when I worked at a pizzeria for a while, I hated when I would go to the front, specifically because these people did not speak English, and then they would pull out a translator rather than just trying to work through the language barrier. And it's like, dude, you're just making things harder because you don't know how to type.
Yeah, I also hate Google Translate, to be honest. I'd much rather they use like what I like to call Mexican Sign Language, which is where they point and they try to pronounce what they're pointing at. We worked at the same pizzeria. I remember when I used to serve the ice cream. Basically, there was always this one older Hispanic lady that would come in with her daughter, and she'd always just point vanilla, and then I'd be like,
I think I know the lady that you're talking about too.
And every time I'd look at her daughter, I'd be like, she mean vanilla, and her daughter's like, yeah, she meant vanilla, dog, and I'm like. You could see that and I knew that sometimes her daughter would like tack on shit because I'd like repeat their order to their daughter and she'd be like, nah. You forgot another scoop of ice cream, bro.
She said, nah, hook me up. You forgot the fries too.
And maybe they shouldn't use translators. They're demons. Those Mexicans that can speak English.
I know. That's what I was saying. You think I wouldn't take advantage of that? I'd be like, yeah. The officer said if you don't give me 20, that you're gonna get a ticket.
Sorry,
I'm not bound by the law.
Sorry, officer just told me you got to get naked, twerk it oiled up. Otherwise,
throw it back.
I'm just saying. Otherwise, you're gonna have to You're gonna have to go to jail. We don't want to have to do that for you. We're not going to do that to you.
It's like a Family Guy skit.
We're not going to do that to you. Listen, we got some vegetable oil in the back.
Jesus Christ!
It's just no, dude.
But
have you? Oh, I was gonna mention the fucking. Also, I was gonna mention the Nicholas Cantu stuff.
No,
we just looked at that.
The fuck is Nicholas Cantu? Oh, the fucking Amazing World. Yeah, the Gumball voice actor.
Yeah, the Gumball voice actor.
Yeah. Was he like doing a rap or something? Like, what the fuck was that about?
You just watched the video. You thought he was rapping. No, that was just.
I had delicious buffalo mac and cheese with barbecue chicken in front of me. You think I cared?
Dude, I feel so bad for the Uber driver. he wheeled together the most. He called him stupid in so many fucking ways, in like a string of insults. And then, like, I don't even like Dream, but Dream tried to step in for like 1 second. He was like, "Hey,"
You should chill out.
and then he's like, "Don't you fucking come at me, you fat." I thought it was so. And then when he quoted the song, bro,
That's what the
he
mask
quoted
is
the
for.
song.
You're a F word for that.
Dude, it was so fucking funny. I hate. If he called anybody other than Dream that, I think I'd have been like, "Hey,
Hey.
cut that out."
Hey, knock that off.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
But dude, goddamn, I just hate Dream so much. He's just such a weirdo. So it's so easy to be like,
You think he's actually a fat guy?
I think he was. Yeah, there was definitely a pic of him when he was a kid. The fat picture?
Yeah. You think he's still fat?
No, he's got a shitty jaw. He's got like a weird shaped jaw.
I remember I was at shit, what was it? I was at weightlifting and one of my players just has a really strong jawline. And I was just like, many like what women think men want is like the women's bodies. What men actually want is just to have a really strong jawline. You know what I mean? Like that fucking Ryan Reynolds type jawline where we could just turn right and everybody just acts right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that's what I want, dude. If I was gonna get plastic surgery, it wouldn't be for like my cheekbones or anything. No, it'd be so I could have a strong jawline.
I want to look like CJ from GTA San Andreas
Oh god, dude, that's
when
the
he
goal.
eats too much Cluckenbell.
I like that you could just force feed him until he pukes, and then you could still keep eating.
Dude, I'm surprised I didn't develop an eating disorder from that game. I used to just force feed CJ and then I'd make him like run around and lose all the weight.
I would just wait till I died. Every time he got hungry, I just waited until I died and then just called it a day.
Successful. You know you did a hard day's work when you starve to death. That is
no.
when you know.
I don't think you get starved to death. I think you can, but I never died from starvation. I would just keep playing and then I'd die and then my hunger reset. They'd feed me in the hospital and I'd be fine.
I didn't even know there was a hunger meter. I just remember I hope in GTA 6
If I play that sound for you right now, you're gonna get flashbacks.
probably.
It's not like the bad kind. It's like Ratatouille. You hear that sound and you just go back to when you were a kid playing GTA San Andreas.
So good. I remember the flying car mod. That was so
I
fun.
know.
You could never land that shit though.
Oh no, without a doubt, man. It was fun at first, and then if you kept like trying to play the game, you just got annoyed.
Yeah. Dude, I hope in GTA 6 they add back weightlifting mechanics, like fitness mechanics, like in the fat shit.
Yeah.
I also did you saw the trailer for GTA 6, right?
Yeah, I did. I don't know, man. Did you hear what one of the developers of GTA 6 said?
What?
He said, you pay per hour when you go to like, another place or like to like a what's another thing like a amusement park or whatever.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do that for video games? Like he wants to charge per minute that you play GTA 6. And I don't think they're actually going to do it because he'd start a riot.
Yeah.
But like that kind of thought process is just astoundingly greedy.
Rich people need to be reminded that windows are breakable with bricks. They don't get reminded of that.
Bulletproof glass don't break for shit.
We need to start as a community arming ourselves with mortars against against those with more money. We point them right at the houses on the hills.
And we just wait.
Anytime.
I would love for that to be a reality and just point it outside of Kardashian's house and just wait. Just wait.
Just wait for like another tweet from fucking Kim Kardashian telling people to work harder. Some shit.
Well, I just got really angry. I just felt like a pit of like this huge bubble of rage come through my body. It was that's annoying.
Yeah, it's fucking rough. But like still, back on like GTA 6, that's fucking crazy. I don't think they're gonna do that. That seems like That seems like something that's like a pipe dream for rich people. They're like, oh, if only. It's like when we dream
That's
about
like
having a house.
dystopian future. Like what's that one? That one. It was a book. Ready Player One. That's some dystopian Ready Player One type shit, where it's just microtransactions for life.
Isn't that what life is? Just
Honestly,
one big microtransaction. You know what I'm saying, brother?
it's
Did you? Man, I'm sorry. I keep bringing it back to GTA 6. Did you see the fucking Florida shit, bro? I'm so excited for the Florida shit. Personally, like, dude,
I'm curious to see how big the map is gonna be.
it's gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah.
I hope they try to encap. I hope it takes a fucking hour to drive from one part of the map to the other.
I hope there's realistic traffic. I want to be stuck in a traffic jam in the middle of Miami for 2 hours.
I would be fine with that. It's like I'm like as
That's the
dumb
level
as
of
that
realism I
sounds.
need.
As dumb as that sounds, if there's a traffic jam and it makes me get out of my car in the middle of a police chase, I'm like, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm like running through traffic, dodging and zipping, shooting back. That's so fucking cool, dude. Like I'm excited. I saw a strip that me and my brother went on when we went to Florida. I'm so excited. I traded a bottle of alcohol for weed on that strip. That shit's my lifeblood, bro. I'm so excited. I was born there. I'm so excited to have a fucking GTA game there. I hope they have the wildlife. I want to see alligators ripping people from their cars. I want to see geckos. I want to see the green iguanas. I want fucking swamp life. If it's not all there,
I want to be able
mad.
to fight. I want to be able to fight an alligator.
Well, they've tested so much like life being in the online world with like let's say Red Dead, where there's fucking gators in the bayou and shit.
Yeah.
At that point, you could just reuse similar animations and assets, right? I'm not like
Yeah.
a fucking programmer.
Well, no, without a doubt, they're going to do that. You know, and then you're gonna have videos like, "Did you know that in Red Dead Redemption, it's the same animation as GTA 6?"
Ugh.
And they're gonna get fucking 2.1 million views.
Dude, I'm so hyped though. It's gonna be so good.
I agree. I'll see what the price is. I'll see how financially I'm doing when it comes out. This isn't like a Spider-Man where I don't care if I'm homeless. I'm playing this game.
No, GTA is. I'm not gonna lie. GTA is a little bit more important than Spider-Man.
I don't know, dude. I mean, my problem is like I haven't played GTA 5 in years.
That's fair.
That's because I mean, they didn't really show love to the single player experience, and that's what I really love about playing GTA nowadays. It's like I look back at the fun that I had in GTA San Andreas, and I want to have that same kind of experience playing GTA 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, it's fun to play with friends, but at that same time, like, if you don't want to be around people or you just want to play alone, yeah, like it kind of sucks.
Well, what would they add to the single player experience? Even I feel like the online play is like,
DLC, some new missions, continue the story, and there's a lot of like I feel like there was more that they could have done with the world that they had.
that's
So,
fair. That's fair. I just personally, the online was GTA for me. I skipped the story entirely. I completed the first robbery mission. That's it. The rest of it was like I am doing heists with my buddies. That was like the time of my life. And then when the casino came out, fucking when I was like 19, that shit was crazy. You would just spin the wheel, get a car. That shit was great.
Yeah, and I shouldn't make it seem like the online is bad. I don't like the pay to win aspects. I'm not a fan of pay to win. I don't think I'll ever be a fan of pay to win.
Yeah.
Which it was funny because like I want to play a game that has heart and soul, not a game that's made to make profits. And
Yeah.
that's what I feel about GTA 5 Online. Is it's just there to make them money. It's not like yeah, they're gonna put cool stuff in, but it feels like shit. What's the name of that one movie with Ryan Reynolds where he's a video game NPC that gains consciousness?
Free Guy?
Free Guy. It feels like Free Guy. Feels soulless. Feels like it doesn't have like with Spider Man. Like I could feel the love that was put into that game. You know what I mean? With Psychonauts 2, I could feel the love that was put into that game. You know, I don't feel that same love with GTA 5.
That's fair. I personally think it has. I think it has tons of love behind it.
Yeah,
It's definitely like meant to make money, but I do believe that they put effort in the DLCs.
Well, I
Most
mean,
of the time they
ultimately,
drop something, it
you got to
feels
make
significant.
money. You know what I mean? Ultimately, a business exists to make money.
Oh yeah.
So it sucks, but that's just the way she goes. You know what I mean?
Whenever
And
they've dropped something, it just feels so significant. It does feel like it improves upon like what's happening a lot.
well, I know when they put heist into the game, that was hype as shit.
Oh yeah. I was never I don't know if I was never good at those. I think I just kept inviting the wrong people. We would always end up at the end of the heist with like fucking $5 and some bubble gum in our back pockets.
We did it. We
Yeah,
did it, boys.
Let's divvy it up. We each get one stick of Trident.
And $1 each. Don't
Yeah,
spend it all in one place.
Fucking ass, dude. It was terrible. We never ended up with any amount of money. It was awful.
That and I'm not very good at video games, so I tend to like games that are more like I can take my time in. You know what I mean? Versus
Yeah.
like having to adjust to other people's skill level.
I've come to appreciate how bad I am at games.
I think that's a good way to. I think that's a good way to live life. Like I'm not like insecure about it. I'm not like I'm only a platinum on Rocket League. Like I don't really give a fuck. I just play the game to have fun, you
Yeah.
know, and I can enjoy the little steps along the way.
I really like messing with people. That's why I play games.
I feel like
if
you
there was not
should play Lethal Company with us more.
I probably should.
It's that's a game that you would enjoy very much.
Lethal Company seems really fun. I saw a Wendigo mod.
There's
made
a
it so that it would, like,
there's a
speak
mod
to
that
you.
replaces the Bracken with Goku.
I don't know what that is.
So Bracken is a monster where it'll creep up behind you and attack you from behind, but if you stare at it, it'll walk away. Or if you corner it, it'll attack. So, like, if it attacks, you look at it in the eyes and it backs away, and then you have a little bit of time to escape. So just imagine Goku is creeping up on you, and you just hear the Ultra Instinct music. You turn around, you look at him, and he just slowly backs away.
Just creeping around.
I think there's one mod too where he says, "Hey, it's Goku."
I don't know. I'd want to keep it like I have not had a genuinely good horror game experience in a while since like Phasmophobia first came out and we didn't know what was going on.
You would like Lethal. It's very scary, and like it has a very definite skill curve to it, which I think you'll appreciate.
Yeah,
because it's like Phasmophobia where you can get really good at the game. I was playing it yesterday with two people who were scary good at the game. Like they were soloing the hardest map in the game, and I just sat in the ship and just I watched them on the
Was it
cameras.
Colin and Vince?
No. It's people that you wouldn't know.
All right.
But no, Colin and Vince aren't that good. My problem was I don't like playing new games with those guys. As much as I love those guys, playing games with those guys frustrates the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like very, very much because they don't explain. You are very good to play games with, especially like a game that you know how to play and a game that I know how to play or I don't know how to play. I mean, because you will guide me along the way rather than being like, dude, just figure it out.
I'm trying to sit here and take that as a compliment and pretend that I'm not figuring shit out with you as I go. I'm really bad at games, Gonzo. Like
no, but like every time Phasmophobia, you're like grab this, and just keep asking questions.
Oh yeah, dude. That's because I didn't want to go in there and do that. That scared me. Of course, I sent your goofy little ass in there, bro. I'm like, oh, fresh meat, bro. Take the quantum ghost detector, retard. Just throw it to you, dude. Fuck that. I'm not going in there. I'm sending that towards you.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, dog.
Yeah,
I would love when I get home from work tonight if you want to play Lethal Company. So, but yeah, no. In terms of like, oh, dude, like I've been working at an elementary school, and dude, I fucking love working with kids, dude. The only bad part is like I'm a very goofy guy, so like I'll say shit that'll be like it's like a pause moment, and they're kids, so they don't understand what was happening. So I had this situation, and this is something that we don't have to cut out because this was just an honest to god mistake. But I was like, I wanted to show them that I could throw the basketball in the air, and when it hits the ground, it would go back to me. And I was like,
oh yeah, like physics type shit.
yeah, like I just put spin on it. You know what I mean? And so I told the kids, I'm like, this is Bali the basketball to a bunch of first graders. This is Bali the basketball. Now, this is one of my best friends. And I taught him how to do a trick. I taught him how to come. The next 10 seconds were me realizing what I just said and trying to hold it together while not laughing. I was like, all right, guys, let's watch. Like,
There's that one kid in the crowd. He's, I'm fucking come.
Thank God none of them knew. None of them knew. Thank Jesus Christ.
Dude, I bet you they did, low key. Like, dude, kids got phones now. They're crazy.
No, dude, it was first graders. They didn't know. I promise you, they didn't know. Because otherwise, they would have said it.
Are they as cooked as people think?
No, there's still a lot of hope. Because there's teachers who actually do their fucking job.
I know you. I don't trust you. I'd never trust you to teach my child.
That's tough. You just said you would want to. You said last podcast you'd want to be in my class.
Yeah, I'd want to be there.
That's on record, bro.
I
caught you in 4K.
I'd want to be there. I don't want to fucking send my child there.
Dude, I'm a fantastic teacher. Are you kidding me? But another time, so there's one student that I have who's like, he's English learning. So he just runs up to me. I'm changing the names here. So Aaron runs up to me and he goes, Riley did. And I was looking at him like, Riley did what? And he goes, no, Riley is dead. And I just look over. There's this fucking kid just sitting there.
It's been crucified
on the floor. And I was like, oh. I just walk over and I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I fell. I'm like, if you don't get your fucking ass up right now.
Dude, imagine you look over there and they have him like on a cross.
There's one kid's holding a torch and he's doing a speech. We sacrifice to the snack gods that he will bring us chocolate chip cookies tomorrow.
Pokes you on the shoulder. We have done it. we have sacrificed Riley.
Riley is now one with the gods.
Riley is one with the universe now.
You want to see?
Okay, cut this out. You take the rose crown off of it, the fucking thorn crown off of his head.
They're it's like the infinite Tsukiyomi. They're just poking him with sticks and shit.
You see two other kids carrying a cross to sit beside Riley. You're okay, we have enough of this.
Go back to dodgeball.
Stop teaching those kids the new damn scriptures.
Stop trying to make a new scripture.
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.